Hello and namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Art Shell. So today I'm here with the most requested video of how to make wedding embroidery hoop. So for making this, we will be needing this kind of a wooden hoop. It's in 12 inches size and these kind of embroidery threads. So firstly, we will make a rough design on a blank paper. To match the size of the hoop, I have joined two papers. In this video, I have possibly covered all the mistakes that a beginner can make. So if you are making these kind of embroidery hoops for the first time, then this video will be really useful for you. And do watch the video till the end so that you can minimize the mistakes that you are going to make as a beginner. So now we will draw the design on paper with the help of pencil. Of course, आप डायरेक्ट क्लॉथ पे ये एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं कर सकते हैं पेपर पे, क्योंकि पेपर पे आपके पास ऑप्शन होता है. आपको कोई डिज़ाइन समझ नहीं आ रहा है तो आपने इरेज करके उसको दूसरी जगह सेट कर दिया. तो जो फाइनल आउटकम हमारा पेपर पे आएगा उसे ही हम क्लॉथ पे ट्रेसिंग पेपर की हेल्प से ट्रेस करेंगे. ऑल्सो देयर इज नो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मेट ऑफ मेकिंग द डिज़ाइन. जो भी आपको पसंद आता है आप उस पैटर्न में अपना जो है डिज़ाइन कर सकते हैं वेडिंग हूप. लाइक आपको पूरा कैलेंडर यहाँ पे नहीं चाहिए तो आप ओनली वेडिंग की डेट भी लिख सकते हैं. ब्राइड एंड ग्रूम आपको नहीं बनाना है तो आप उसे स्किप भी कर सकते हैं. सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन यू हाउ यू वांट टू मेक इट. Look, I have made a few changes in the design. Like I have changed the setting of the names, then I have added a hashtag. So it's easier for you to edit the changes on paper rather than on cloth. So this is the final design. Now I'm gonna dress it on this kind of a khadi cloth. It's preferable to use khadi material or heavy cotton base. So here's the dressing paper. And we will put some weight on the design so that the paper doesn't move here and there. Now take the inner part of the hoop and place the cloth on which you have traced the design, and then very carefully place the outer part of the hoop. Make sure that you join the hoop tightly so that the embroidery part becomes easier, and also make sure that the cloth is ironed. And now comes the most difficult part, that is to thread a needle. So for that I have a technique. All you have to do is take a small piece of tape and wrap it around the mouth of the thread. Then with the help of scissors, cut it in the size of the needle. And as you can see, it becomes so easier to thread a needle in this way. So now first we are going to do the numbers. So here I am doing the very basic embroidery stitches. You have to be really patient enough to do this work. Now one thing you have to keep in mind is there should be enough thread left behind the hoop for tying a knot. At times it may happen that you don't have enough thread left to tie a knot. So further in this video I have shown how you can tie a knot without having enough thread also. Now here I am just taking a strand of the thread for writing the hashtag. So it's all up to you. If you want to write in thinner font, then you can choose single strand or double strand, and if you want to bolder font, then you can go with the whole thread directly. Now while doing this, what I thought is that एक साथ मैं बहुत बड़ा thread needle में ले लेती हूँ और फिर एक साथ embroidery करूँगी. But what happens is the thread gets tangled. Okay, so to avoid that, you should take a smaller length of thread at one time. we are going to make some flowers and leaves on the upper part. So for that, just follow the steps as shown in the video. Now take the needle out from alternate stitches. Keep doing the process until a flowered shape embroidery comes. So here's how you can tie a knot even without having enough thread. All you have to do is cut the thread and then make the strands out of the thread and tie a knot. For making the bride's lengha, a small piece of cloth is required. It's preferable to use a red colored cloth or some fancy cloth. Now you have to make pleats, smaller pleats as shown in the video, and keep tying them with the help of thread. With the same thread, attach the lehenga on the hoop. I have added some lace to the lehenga. You can also use other stuff like stones, kundans or gota lace, etc. And our wedding embroidery hoop is ready. You can also make these kind of embroidery hoops for the occasions like birthdays, anniversaries, etc. If you have any query regarding this embroidery hoop, then let me know in the comment section below. I would love to answer you all. And thank you for watching the video.